What if you didn't have to spend hours guessing what videos to make and instead knew exactly which topics that will get you views on YouTube? In today's video, I want to show you my exact workflow to use AI step by step to help you find underserved niches on YouTube and validate them with real data. Whether you're a creator looking to grow your channel faster or a business owner looking for leads, this video is going to help you cut through the noise, stop chasing those saturated ideas on YouTube, and finally start creating videos that will lead you to your right audience. All right, so let's talk about our agenda today. We're going to cover three things. First is we're going to talk about how to use AI to find underserved niche topics on YouTube. And then I'm going to show you with a specific example on how to cross-check and validate those niche topics with YouTube directly. And then how do you generate specific high-performing video titles under that underserved niche, right? From the topic chosen from the first and second step. The AI tool we're going to use today is Grok 4. And typically for anything that's research heavy and data driven, Grok 4 typically performs better than ChatGPT or Claude. So let's look at step one together, which is how to use Grok to find underserved niche topics on YouTube. So I'm going to show you a specific example in just like 30 seconds, but this is what needs to go into our prompt into Grok. Okay, so let's copy it and paste it over to Grok here. All right, so let's start filling this out together. Let me just take an example of me being a productivity coach. Okay, assuming if I were a productivity coach, I would be typing down my current niche for something like I am a productivity coach with over 15 years of experience. And I'll tell them a little bit more about my current service or product. I currently sell a high-ticket coaching program that is priced at $10,000 per client. And I work with them for 3 months on average to focus on. So I'm going to describe my service in a little bit more detail here to focus on either helping them improve their executive communications or help them be more productive, okay, without adding more hours in their day. So then I'm going to describe my target audience here. Let's say my ideal client is a busy CEO or a founder who wants to get more done, but not sure how, and it's easy to get burnout. So goals. Okay, so this is essentially goals related to what you're requesting with this prompt, right? So I am asking Grok here to help me find underserved niche topics to film videos about on YouTube. So my goal related to that is I have a small YouTube channel that I am currently looking to grow. I am hoping to gain more followers and use organic YouTube traffic to funnel into my backend coaching program. So essentially for client acquisition. Okay, so that's my goal. Video style, because this is obviously going to be a more expert-led channel, and I am showing my face in every video. So it's not the current hypey faceless channel. I prefer my video style to be sincere, natural, and conversational. So that is the preferred style. Then I'm actually going to share my request here and my specific criteria for that request. Okay, so my request here is I need you to help me come up with top 5 underserved niches related to my offer. Criteria is related to my niches on YouTube, okay, not anywhere else. Criteria is I would like that niche to be underserved, meaning that there are a lot of growing searches, growing interest, or surging demand in one topic, but from the supply side, very limited quality videos on YouTube yet. Okay, so that's going to be my criteria. And the last thing here is I do want to share some instructions for where they should gather the data. Please be objective. Please gather data from current Google and YouTube searches. So that's pretty much it. I have just hit send, and let's see what the output is. Okay, so here is the answer that just got back. The top 5 underserved niches on YouTube that's relevant to my offer. So it does suggest 5 different niches. So what you can do here is typically I just quickly read through this. As you can see, it's explaining with its rationale, right, from the demand side, why Grok thinks it's underserved right now from the supply side. So I'm going to just quickly review each one here, and I'm going to pick one that I think I like the most that I'm going to focus on to film a video about. So before that, what I like to do is I actually like to cross-check it and just validate to see if this one is actually currently underserved, typically using either Google Trends or YouTube directly. Okay, so what you can do here is you can, of course, copy and paste it and search with different variations of the keywords on YouTube or Google Trends to validate them one by one, right? You can certainly do that if you want to be thorough. But what I'm going to do here, just for the demo process, just to make it a little bit easier, is I'm going to pick one that I like the most, and I'm going to validate it as an example here. So after looking through this, I'm going to say, hey, I like this one, burnout prevention, and I'm going to validate it on YouTube to see if it's actually underserved and if it's consistent with what Grok is telling me. So in step 2, what you're really looking for here is 3 things, okay, on YouTube when you're cross-referencing it and validating those niche topics on YouTube. So the first one here is video volume, right? What is the total volume of videos that's covering this topic right now? Second one here is recency, like how recent are those videos? Are they old or were they posted yesterday? The third one here is view of recent videos. So what is the view of each of those relevant videos that are posted recently? So ideally, what you're looking for is either there's not being a lot of recent videos, but the older videos got a ton of views, suggesting there's a gap here right now, right? Or there's been a few limited number of recent videos, and each one of them or most of them got a lot of views, suggesting surging demand. So I'm going to show you with a real example here. Okay. So I just took one of the niche topics Grok suggested and just pasted here directly on YouTube, right? So burnout prevention techniques for CEOs and founders. And this is the result. Okay, so the first one is relevant here is from Andrew Huberman, how to avoid burnout. And you can see, like, what you're looking for is the time when it's posted and the views that this video has gotten, right? So it's posted a year ago. Anything that's posted longer than 1 year is not really defined as recent. So there's some time here. It's not very recent. And it did get a big amount of views. It's 156,000 views. Okay, so let's keep scrolling. This one is a short, so it's not really a long form video. So it doesn't really count here. Let's keep looking. This is an ad sponsored, so it doesn't count. This one is also a short. It's not like a quality long form video. Okay, this one did get a lot of views, almost 1 million, but 3 years ago. So it's a long time ago. So it's not recent. Another ad, 6 years ago. Okay, 1 year ago, but it's again a short. 3 years ago. Again, this is a short, but got like almost 6 million. So you should continue to scroll down and see, but you can see there's a lot of shorts, but only a few long form videos. Really, we're looking at 2 or 3, and most of them are posted longer than 1 year. The most recent one is 1 year ago. So this tells me this one is probably actually an underserved topic, because obviously for all the long form videos, it's very limited posted here. It all got, pretty much all of them got like over 100K in views. Right? And most of them are not recent at all. So there's a content gap for you to, and an opportunity for you to capture. All right, so let's look at the third step here, which is how to generate specific high-performing video ideas and titles for the topic chosen. So the topic that I liked, and I also cross-referenced and validated that it's actually currently underserved, is regarding burnout-related issues for CEOs and busy executives. So that's going to be the high-level niche. I want you to think about that as a high-level cluster of topic, right? So it's a niche for you that you can film many videos about. But it's not really one specific video idea, though you can make it to be, but it's more of a high-level cluster. So you need to generate specific high-performing video ideas under that cluster that you can then focus on to make videos about. Okay, so this is what step 3 is all about. So what you need to provide to grow your AI tool in your prompt is the following. So I'm going to copy it over and explain it over there. So in Grok here, I'm going to first tell the AI that, okay, I like the second niche topic you just suggested, right, out of the 5 in this list, which is burnout prevention techniques for CEOs and founders, to set the context here. And then just to save some time, I'm going to paste the rest of the prompt here. So essentially, I'm requesting Grok to please help me generate 10 specific video ideas that meet the following requirements. Okay, so first is it has to be that idea, or the title needs to be SEO optimized. Okay, it needs to be optimized for future search and also current search traffic. So when people typing into a specific query, it would be able to find your video, right? Your video would come up and rank. Second is estimate a search volume from the supply side. Ideally, it's bigger than 10K per month for high demand. Competing videos from the supply side, ideally, is less than 5 to 10 for low supply. The fewer, the better. And why it's underserved, please explain a little bit more in detail for each of the topics, and potential for qualified views or call to actions. So you don't want to be attracting a lot of traffic that's just not relevant, right? Not relevant to your niche, to your offer, not interested in what you're offering at all. That's not going to do anything in terms of business results for you. So you want it to be qualified views, for example, solves a pain point like burnout that we're talking about here, or encouraging viewers to engage with my services, right, after watching the video. And trend relevance, this is really referring to the year-over-year growth. So ideally, what we're looking at in terms of industry standard is ideally over 20% year-over-year growth. So that's my list of requirements. I'm going to hit enter and then see what it returned with. All right, so now let's look at the answer. It did suggest 10 video ideas and their SEO optimized title, 7 early signs of CEO burnout and how to spot them before it's too late, daily routine CEO used to prevent burnout without sacrificing productivity, mindfulness techniques for executives, okay, how CEOs delegate to avoid burnout, work-life balance. Okay, so among the 10 ideas under each one, it does do exactly what I requested, which is what is the current estimated search volume, competing videos, why it's underserved, the rationale there, potential for qualified views, and trend relevance. Okay, so I'm going to just review all of them and read through the explanation for each video title. And then I'm going to pick a few, typically 3 to 5 that I like the most, right, the top 3, and I'm going to validate them by going into YouTube directly and doing something similar that I just showed you. So like, for example, you copy this, drop it into YouTube and see what are the recent videos and that's currently ranking. And you can even validate each of the numbers here. And then choose one that you think is currently underserved and you also feel passionate about to make it your next video about. So there you have it, how to use Grok 4 to find underserved niche topics on YouTube and validate them with real data. If you're also interested in finding out how to script your video, how to make thumbnails, how to title your video, right? Because the whole package needs to come together to make sure that your video is highly engaging and it gets high click rate, all of that. I have produced a free series here that goes into each one of those aspects in detail, as well as how you can actually automate them with AI. If you enjoyed today's content, please hit subscribe. And on this channel, we mostly talk about how to use AI-powered strategies and workflows to grow your YouTube channel faster and automate your social media marketing to get better business results. I'll see you in the next video.